to the party. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second.
Am I?
I mean, he is.
You're always a dickhead. You're just not. Hold on. You're just not being
Hold on,
totally
y'all.
insufferable fucking mean dickhead to you, am I?
You're still being a dickhead. You're just not very loud about it.
Y'all give me 1 second. I have to walk away. Give me 1 second.
Please don't. I have a very bad headache.
No, I mean not loud like voice loud. Loud like fact loud.
Well, if you have fact loud,
what is Tim's push pup say? What is that word?
I don't. If Tim's push pup wants to say something, get in the box and show receipts. Isn't that what Mike says all the time? Damn it, I don't know who muted him, but anyway, isn't that what Mike says all the time? Is receipts or it didn't happen?
Hey y'all, thank you, Sai. Hey, my Sai. Hey, my Sai. Thank you, Fee.
Oh, okay.
Hey, y'all.
I did it in my head.
What y'all doing?
I got it.
What y'all doing, Third Shield?
So we'll go through.
What are y'all doing? Can y'all hear good? Sai. Hey, girl. Hey. Everybody at? Y'all sleep? What y'all been doing today? What's been going on in the streets, y'all?
Is he still in here, or did he go and do his own live?
I don't know.
Oh shit! Jesus Christ! Everybody's trying to come up.
Hey, my baby.
This is a genuine question for you guys because I'm not the smartest person all the time. I'm truly not. I mean, this time of hour,
FM in the
definitely
box.
not. But
Skittles in the box now.
3:30 in the morning for you too?
Yeah, 3:24. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that I'm asleep and I don't
laugh
know
at
it.
y'all.
Well, I took a late nap and so I kind of fucked myself. But I'm curious. This isn't me antagonizing him whatsoever. He literally held a live dedicated to show that he came to Charlotte.
Hey, boo.
He showed the forms that he filled out, what he wrote on them. He doxed me, my address, all of that. Again, not for the first time. Again.
What's been going on?
I
missed it.
But he did come. Filled out the paperwork. Here's the kicker about that paperwork, because I filled out that paperwork quite a few times, honestly. You don't let Skittles up. Get over it, man. This
hey, Rosie.
Yeah, Sam, you want to know something? Y'all. It consumes me when this man literally just doxed my parents. Said he's on drugs, right? This past Sunday. He said he's on drugs. Puts me on a list. Puts everyone's information
I already know. Thank you, Rosie.
Says that doxed my parents next day. And then literally threatens me. He threatened me. And then comes to my actual city, shows all this paperwork, doxed me again. The kicker about that paperwork that he filled out, you don't get that back.
What y'all doing?
It's the state's paperwork. He took a picture of it. Either he didn't turn it in, or he took a picture of it and right before he turned it in, and they said, "Hey, we're not going to grant it for you. Sorry about that, bud." And then he literally went on to make a story up that he had a whole meeting planned with the DA, and he was going to go in front of a judge the next day. Next day was Juneteenth, y'all. I'm sorry, the courts weren't open. Sorry about you. Also said I'd be served with that paperwork by 5 p.m. the next day. Didn't happen. And so he gets online today in Dennis's live and he shows that same form that he filled out. Thank God he didn't dox this time.
I'm still waiting to be doxed. Did I get doxed yet?
I don't have warrants out for myself.
Did I get doxed yet?
Shut the fuck up. Because listen,
can anybody let me know that I get doxed yet?
Will not be valid to
I'm still waiting.
Whatsoever. So go fuck yourself.
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting.
He said that himself. On Father's
Day. Hey, y'all. Thank you, Denise. Brit. Whoa, who's Brit? Wow. Hey, Denise. Wow, I done missed a lot.
That is weirdo behavior. I'm sorry that I
Denise,
have a right to
why
speak
not?
about her what
It's
I
24
can.
hours later.
Because you
Hey,
have two individuals
Ashley.
in the box in the comments right
It
now
was
who are scared to
24
death to
hours
speak up on that.
later.
Who dropped me?
I have no idea.
What's T, y'all? Third
Who's
shift.
Bailey?
What the third shift is
I don't
at,
know.
y'all?
Wait, Bailey, what?
I don't know. It says go see Bailey.
I was in disbelief. I was like, I don't know.
I ain't give it to you. Hold on. Hold on.
I'm like, what's happening? I'm just
And like the worst part about this, Alexis, I know you don't know like what's going on and whatnot, but 13 down in the comments, she has a valid protection order against him. Valid. He has been live
Hey,
multiple times
y'all.
within the past 3
Hey,
weeks
Heather. Hey,
speaking on
y'all.
her.
Hey, drop and go.
On her,
Hey,
degrading her,
y'all.
speaking the
Hey,
worst
come here,
foul
y'all.
things
Show
that
the
he could
live
say
at
about
y'all.
her. Literally, he
Yeah,
has.
I know I'm gonna
When
play
saying
it.
there also isn't a valid order on him
I'm
anymore.
gonna play
The
it.
courts threw it out on a random fucking
I am
Sunday.
so
A random
disappointed,
Sunday, the
y'all.
courts threw it out.
When
Right?
I ain't been on here today,
13
and
has provided proof that order is actually
I
valid.
have not been on here today,
You just
y'all.
didn't show up to court to get that paperwork.
I'm
But
good,
Mike, you
y'all.
forget the fact that
So
down
again,
here,
it's
you
24
brought that
hours
paperwork
later, and
down.
I'm still waiting to be
You actually
docked.
did in fact get it.
I mean, I'm always gonna be a girl's
I did
girl.
see that live skills them had when that
And
girl
especially
played that clip. I do want to play
and that's
that.
what I say to
And
anyone.
also,
Someone
I saw a
say,
couple of
oh,
posts from a
Skittles
couple of
did
y'all that said that I had
this
somebody in my box, and
part, SAV.
how y'all
Man, woman,
how
whatever
y'all
you
lost all
are,
respect from
whatever
me,
you
blase
identify
blase.
as,
Mind you, that was from Stay
anything like
Classy
this,
Philly. I think I mentioned this probably a week or so ago that Stay Classy Philly, you been said you didn't fuck with me, and you been said you blocked me. So why'd you still watching my lives and making posts and talking about I had somebody in my box yesterday and I'm going against what I said and da 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 da. First of all, why you watching me? Stay Classy Philly. Cause I never had no smoke with you. Never was disrespectful to you. So I'm confused on why you have so much to say about me. That's wild to me. That's wild. That's freaking wild. What's the smoke? Where the smoke at? Cause again, you been said you blocked me. You been said you didn't like me. So why you watching my page? Thank you for the follow. Y'all sure the live out. Who live? What's going on? I'm playing Scambles live, but I need to find this post because I don't know what be wrong with y'all people. I'm not here. I'm not on here for y'all. I'm not on here for a lot of people to like me. I'm not here for that. I don't care who like me and who don't like me. But the simple fact that that lady got the nerve to keep speaking on me is crazy. Again, Stay Classy Philly. You been said you didn't like me, you unfollowed me, this and that, and you said I had somebody in my box. I sure did. It's crazy that y'all let Florida man can be on live and talk all type of stuff, make lists, threaten kids. I have somebody in my box to get their side of the story because it's Florida man side, then his side, and it's the truth. So what was wrong with me having him in my box? Mind you, he barely even said nothing in the box. A lot of people was coming attacking him, talking about he was a predator. Da, da, da. Only thing I asked for was the receipts. For y'all saying that man slept with a 16-year-old underage girl, and y'all said that he was messing with babies in the pants. We played the clip. So again, why is it a problem if I bring somebody to my box on my page and ask them questions? If y'all be feeling some type of way, I don't care. A lot of y'all been quit following me. A lot of y'all been don't like me. Y'all only come around being fake. So what's the problem? I'm not here for y'all to like me. Again, Stay Classy Philly. I'm not here for you to like me. I don't know why you writing posts on your page about me. That's very distasteful. Hey B, hey Bookie, hey sis. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, sis. Sis, I didn't like Stay Classy Philly keep writing posts about me. Mind you, I told y'all she already said she didn't like me and that she had been unblocked me. So she made a post today, y'all. Hold on, let me let y'all see it. Cause I'm confused. So this the post. She said, imagine being mad at someone that you allow a whole predator of a woman in your box. You just became everything you said you hate and fight against. Could never be me. You cannot act superior and then wallow in the gutter to prove a point. This bitch said water in the gutter. The motherfucking audacity of you to say some shit like that. Stay classy, Philly. Then I go to the comments. Marie, that shit makes a person wonder. Look at Megan. Megan, I had so much respect for you, Megan. I had so much respect for you. But you been fake. I been peeped that. You don't have your own mind or your own brain. Watermelon kisses, that's fucked up. Mother Moon, make sure soon when y'all see these names, block these bitches up out of here. If you see these bitches following her, block them up out of here. Then Mother Moon, Jules, like, why is y'all talking about me? Hold on, what the other one there when she say, oh no, okay, this is where she say my name. Jules said, who is this about? She gonna say, Miss I'm known. Y'all see this shit? So make sure Jules, Team Texas, Hazel. Is this the same Hazel that was in my box last night? And I apologize to her. I know this ain't the same Hazel that was in my box last night. And I apologize to her. Hazel, Kim, yeah, you bitches gotta go. And I mean it. And I mean it. I didn't ask now one of y'all to like me. I pay you bitches dust. Katie, you gotta go too. All y'all was in my live, hey, unknown, hey, da 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 da. But y'all on her dogging me about who I got in my box. First of all, I can have whoever I want in my box. That's the first motherfucking thing. Who the predator? She talking about Dennis. So y'all telling me, mind y'all, Dennis can be in my box. Mind y'all, what a receipt said that he's a predator. Stay classy, Philly. What a receipts. Second of all, I can have whoever I want in my box. Florida man did a live and trashed that man. He should be able to speak his side. So I'm confused on who said I was taking off for him. And then in the live, I clearly said, if y'all send me receipts of this man being a predator, I will end my live and call a motherfucker police right now. I still ain't received the receipt. Stay classy, Philly. I don't care if you don't like me. You said you blocked me. Why is you watching me? I don't need your validation. Like, is you cool? Is you cool? My bad, B. Okay. Request, boo. Like, that's so disheartening because I never ever disrespected her. Never ever spoke ill on her. Like, never ever. Again, I can have whoever in my box I want to. This is my page. I pay my phone bill. So stay classy, Philly. Quit watching me. If you don't like it, and if this man is so much of a predator, why don't y'all have him in jail? Why have none of y'all reached out to the police department and got this man arrested? Where are the receipts? Thank you, Ray. Thank you, baby. Sweet Cheeks, I see you just answered, you cool, but I see you really don't like me, so could you let me know what's that about what I did to you? Because, like, I don't know you personally, never spoke on you. But in every live, you always, like, talking negative on me. And, like, I don't understand that. Could you elaborate? Thank you, Alicia. Hey, boo.
Hi, Missunknown. Did you see the video I shared to you?
No. On what page?
Oh gosh, I don't remember what page it was, but it was a video. It says like part 29 or something. It was about
Thank you,
Florida man. And it said that after Nikki left your live last night, she went live to show the proof. And it said that the proof showed that the lady that Dennis was with was 20 and he was 32. Mind you, when Florida man got arrested with his ex, she was 20 and he was 32.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. I'm glad you said that so I can play that clip. Thank you for saying
please
that
do.
again.
Please do, because it clears up a lot of stuff.
Thank you.
You're welcome,
Thank you.
dear.
Hey, CJ. Thank you, Jenna. Same age gap. And mind you, Florida man said that on live. Mind you that he said they went to jail together. They called the charge together. Mind y'all, he said that. Did nobody make this up?
Yeah,
If
and
you
I found
can,
that post interesting because it also pointed out the fact that the paperwork that Florida man was showing the other night, I guess
it
it
was the
had
right
a
paperwork,
hotel
right?
or something
Yep.
address on it. And the dates were off, and there was like some sketchy things about that paperwork he posted.
It was. People don't pay attention to that, B. He let that he got these people brainwashed. Literally. He got them brainwashed and they don't even look at the shit like that. Remember, he got bougie over there now. The stuff he had didn't even have the right date or none of that stuff. And not even that, B. You know what really made me just like, y'all still gonna let this man lie? He said he had to go to court the other day. The other day was a holiday, Juneteenth. You know, all the courts and stuff were closed. Mind you, he said he was going to pull up the Skittles magistrate, all this stuff. Mind you, he told everybody that he went and saw the judge and stuff. And courts was closed.
Yeah,
So
and
I'm trying to see why have nobody called it out.
that. Yeah, that was funny. And nobody said anything to him. They just like rode along with them. Like they didn't even say no, tomorrow's Juneteenth or anything. They just let him keep saying he was going to court the next day. I think she's looking for a video, y'all.
Yeah, I'm looking for the video. If you could be there, hold on. Let me see if I reshared it. If you could, let me see, because I wanted to whole page was it from?
I don't remember, but I can.
Can you send it to my other? Can you send it to my other? Send it to my other page, either the Missunknown. Can you send it to me? Yeah,
sure,
and
I'll
I
go
can
do
play
that.
it.
Okay,
Exactly,
I'll be
Jenna.
right back.
Okay, boo. Exactly, Jenna. But it's cool though, and I'm gonna play the recording with a girl that she has an active. Okay, let me add it. She got an active protection order on him. So I'm confused and bougie. I'm so sick of holding my name in her mouth. I'm sick of it. Y'all share the live at y'all. Tap the screen, make sure y'all share the live at y'all. Who up? Who up? Who up? Who up? What y'all got going? What's T? He said he was going to your court date, Jenna, but court was closed. I'm confused. One thing about it, again, public service announcement. It's been 24 hours. It's been 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 29, almost 29 hours later. Florida man, why haven't you doxed me, my son, and my baby daddy yet? Why did you post a... Man, y'all, I got a message. Florida man posted 3 dudes on the news clip. I guess he was trying to be funny and saying that this my baby daddy. I don't even know them people.
I know you're probably sleeping. Hey, how are you? I'm glad he hasn't. I am personally glad that you haven't been doxxed because nobody deserves to be doxxed. They don't. I was just over there in a live with him. I wanted to speak on a few things. I don't know if you caught my live earlier.
A little bit. Yeah, I caught the end.
Okay, so 13 was in my box. She played a clip. And well, she played several clips actually. I'm
gonna play it.
Yep, it's valid. But she also put out there some new news. That man Can you hear me? My signal just went out. Can you hear me okay? That
Yeah, I
man,
can hear you.
that man now has a warrant out of a different state of Indiana because he violated that protection order.
Who is this girl on here scared of blue buckle that's on Dennis live right now? Hold on, let me turn the screen
I
down.
was being accused.
Who is this
I was
scared
being
of?
accused of
Hold
it.
up.
We all had the conversation about how my name was being thrown in there, and that's why I called the cops.
Okay, and that's fine. The fact of the matter is, Mike did not say that in a Discord until after that next morning, because it was in the morning, because I remember, because I was at work when it all happened.
Who is
I
that?
was at work on the video when it all happened. When he made that accusation
That's
against me,
Raina.
on that live,
Oh, that's
the night
Raina.
that it happened, and I got the phone call from them saying that you called during that live. That's what I'm trying to tell you, is I know.
I want to talk to her.
And what I'm trying to tell you is what makes more sense, you're admitting that was said. What makes more sense, that out of nowhere I contact the police just to confirm your story, or my name was thrown into it? And what would motivate a person more to contact police to verify if something happened?
So then why in the live that you just did the other day, you said, and I can play it if we really need to. No, Dennis, stop. I'm trying to get you to explain this, because I'm very confused right now on why you said the other day when someone asked you why did you call to confirm if you were a suspect, you said no, that's not what I did. I called to verify if it happened. And then tonight you're saying that you called because you thought you were a suspect. So you are saying you're contradicting yourself, dude.
So I've said, and I can show you a Snapchat group where before you played it on the live, I said I called to verify that I wasn't the suspect and that it actually happened.
No, do we need to play it again? You specifically said that you did not.
Hold on. So the whole thing was brought up. You're saying that I brought up your name. No, I fucking didn't. Mike did.
Okay. You continue to talk about me. I thought our agreement was...
He ain't been talking about her, those Skittles. You need to go over there and tell her that man have not been talking about her. There's been Florida man bringing this stuff up.
Exactly. I will go over there because
that's fucked up.
I never talked about you after that last quarrel we had.
Dennis didn't bring her up. They can have an agreement all day long, but Dennis didn't bring her up.
He did not. He have not brought her up, Skittles, not one day. Florida man keep stirring this shit up. Remember when he was over there with the Sassy Virgo. Remember y'all was over there in the live, and he was over there calling Dennis a predator and stuff, and he was bringing Raina name up, not Dennis. Why is they lying to her? Skittles, go over there and see if you can get in the box and let her know that's not true.
I will. And then just
it's
another
not just that.
My Father's Angels, they sent you something on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm finna accepting that. I got you. Because I'm playing your clip when I get through listening to this. Okay.
You're talking about me and you're saying wrong
Mike
things
is
about the
talking
situation.
about
What happened to me?
It's not him, y'all. Please let Dennis know. I mean, let Raina know that Florida man doing that. That's not Dennis.
No. Not when it comes to talking about how I called
Because
the
he
police.
was, yeah,
So
that's fucked up.
Yes, because you did call the police, Dennis. Okay, and he can talk about that because you did.
Exactly, but thank you. Thank you.
So tell me your double standard about how
Thank you.
going after
The Florida man is twisting it.
Because he was there. And
It's right here. Go over there, B,
No,
please.
not when
He on his Scam Busters page.
I don't give a fuck.
See, Florida man then started this stuff back up, y'all. Florida man brought this stuff back up, y'all. That don't sound like Raina.
What really was going to fucking happen?
That's messed up, though.
Be realistic
That's fucked
about
up.
this.
Okay.
Mike was there.
That's messed up, y'all.
If he so wants to.
No, he don't. So it's fair for Florida man to talk about it, but not Dennis? That sound crazy. That's not fair.
I said what I said.
Minutes.
I said
So
what I
yes,
said.
he has the right to talk about it. You do not. You
Yes,
are not
Dennis
there.
and Raina in the box. And Florida man has been lying. And if Raina think that Dennis been talking about her, and that's not true. Florida man brought this back up, y'all. Like that, like she said that Florida man can talk about it, but Dennis can't. That ain't fair.
You were not there.
exactly
You were not the one who came and got me. You were not the one who helped me file a police report. You're not the one who helped me get the sheets to take to the police station. You are not the one who helped me get stuff to the hotel. You were not there. You don't know shit.
But she not even being truthful though.
What you use on the game.
She not even being truthful.
Thank you. Jesus Christ.
She is not innocent.
Okay. It's just a pick and choose. You can't talk about
Surely is a pick and choose.
Mike can't. It's
yep,
not,
I agree with that. I agree with Dennis on that.
I know Mike personally. I don't know you.
Oh my
I do not know you.
Oh
Dennis,
my God.
think about this logic.
Oh my God.
Listen.
It's a situation
hear me out.
that you don't want brought up. No. It's
she said that Florida man can talk about it, but not her.
Mike brings it up. That's okay.
But not Dennis.
Trust me.
But it's about Dennis.
I already know Mike
That's
ran at you
crazy.
because he got butthurt that I got in his live.
No,
he told you, oh my God, Dennis was talking. Shut the fuck up.
She used to
Rena,
fuck with Florida man.
The last
okay.
time that I told people about Mike getting accused of touching his kids, you messaged me on Snapchat just like you did tonight.
No, I saw you say my name and talk about me, and I said, why
no, he did not. That's a lie.
No. Wait, are you saying last time or this time?
The last live that I messaged
true.
you and was like, why are you talking about me? I said, why are you talking about me?
Hold
I thought we had an agreement.
This last one.
Not this last one. This last one, I'm on you for saying wrong shit. I'm not talking. Say what really happened. Don't up shit that didn't happen. And then try to go in and throw victim blaming into it. I don't care that you brought up the situation. If you want to bring it up, bring it up. But bring it up in the way that it actually happened. And tell the truth about it. And don't be like, well, you shook his hand. You don't shake a rapist's hand. You do not have any room to tell a victim what they should and should not do.
Can you let be dazzled up?
Listen.
Dennis, can you let be dazzled up? Is be dazzled in your crew? Can you let her up, please?
They got a request.
Be request up, please.
What, you gonna tag team me? Like this is
no, baby. No, never.
This is bullshit. This has been over a year.
That's why I wanted to come up here, Rhino. Because I was around during that time. B, where you at, B? Request up in Scam Busters so you can come up. But anyway, Rhino, nice to meet you, girl. I ain't coming up here to argue with you. I'm coming up here just to try to calm the situation down a little bit because I know you kind of upset and heated. But I think you kind of give me misinformation. I'm gonna let B go first and then I'll speak. Go ahead, B.
Hi, Dennis. Hi, Raina.
Hey, baby.
I came up to just clarify what I know of the situation. Dennis, I haven't heard Dennis mention you at all unless the situation has been brought to him.
Thank you.
This has all been laid to rest until Florida Man stirred it back up to deflect off some other issues that are going on.
Thank you.
Dennis hasn't been going around mentioning anything. It's Florida Man stirring it all back up again. And that's what I just came up to clarify.
Well, like I said, I don't care. I don't think people are really hearing what I'm saying. I don't care that people are bringing it up. That's not what I'm mad about. I'm mad because Dennis said wrong information about the situation.
So let me
also victim blaming me at the same time. That's what I'm upset about. I'm not upset that the situation got
and I understand this, sister.
I can't change that.
Right.
But what I can be upset about is him sitting there trying to blame me and then trying to shame me, being like, well, if it actually happened, why would you shake a rapist's hands? Why would you do that? You're going to ask a victim why they did what they did during their assault? Like, that's not cool.
Right. And I understand that.
How did I blame you, though?
Oh, you shook his hand. You shook his hand. Why did you shake his hand?
I asked why you. No, because that's weird. No, I asked about the weird behavior. I didn't.
Well, that kind of Dennis, that might was kind of you probably said it the wrong way. You probably did, and if you did that you know us women, we are sensitive, so you might need to apologize if you did word it like that, because if she feel like it's victim blame, you know her feelings are valid, and we are women. When we wrong, you know we got to stand on our shit. So don't ever invalidate her feelings, you know, and say spiteful things. But it's okay. But let me speak to her right quick. I want to speak to her because I know that she upset right now, and I know you upset, Rhino, and I know this, like you said, this old. And again, Dennis did not bring you up, and I've been around since back then when it first happened. But this has came back up because again, if Florida man has been going telling people that Dennis is a predator, he's sleeping with underage people, so on and so forth. So that's how your name even getting brought in the situation. Dennis don't even be on the app. This number one. Second of all, he did come on a couple of weeks ago because Florida man was in another live saying that he sleep with underage girls. So he came in there to defend himself. The Florida man had a live night before last and was saying the same thing. They were saying he was a predator. They were saying he was harassing and stalking people, so on and so forth. That's how your name ended up getting intertwined because you was a part of the story, and you know people was coming into my life because people were standing up for you about y'all situation because they feel like, you know, what he did to you was wrong. And like I said, your feelings are valid. I never invalidate them. But I don't want you just to feel like Dennis on her and he was bringing you up or speaking on you in the wrong way. And I'm talking about recently. I'm not talking about in the past tense. And it's only coming up again because Florida man, he trying to be relevant. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not hating. I'm just keeping it real, woman to woman. He's trying to be relevant, and he's going against a lot of people. He threatened to dox me last night. Threatened to dox my son and my baby dad. And again, I'm still waiting because he was on his live the other night again saying that Dennis slept with kids, 16-year-olds, and kids in Pampers. Something like that is disturbing to hear. And I asked him to come to my platform because if this man did that, I need the receipts and I will call the police immediately. Those are some bad charges, or bad jackets to put on somebody's back. So I wanted them to send me receipts of him actually sleeping with an underage child, and I still have not got them. And that was my whole point of my life. I had a lot of people attacking me and coming for me, saying that he was a predator and that he was harassing, doing this and that. Again, you and Dennis are grown. Whatever y'all did was between y'all. And I feel like, to be honest, when you said that Dennis can't talk about it, but Florida man can, that's not fair, babes. Because Dennis should be able to, you know, defend himself. Because again, he did not bring you up. I promise he didn't. And you can go watch all the clips. He have not been speaking on you.
Well, here's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Dennis can't talk about it. I'm saying if he does talk about it, he needs to say it in the right way. He needs to say what truly happened.
Right.
He needs to not bring up, well, I called because I wanted to confirm that it actually happened. Like, why would you, first of all, why would you even say that? If it's a lie, if you actually called.
So did you say that, Scam? Did you say that, Dennis? Hold on before you say anything else. Kendall, I don't know you, Kendall, but everywhere I go, you follow me, and that's creepy. Can you leave me alone? And he was in my live, Morgan. He was in my live, and I was catching a lot of flack. It's the fact that y'all be down there windmilling. I don't know y'all, so don't speak on me. Period. And the fact that y'all in here doing all that and y'all not being respectful is crazy.
May I play the clip of Dennis saying that he called?
Yeah. Was it an old clip? Is this an old clip, Rainer, or recent?
Just from the other night. So I'm clarifying right now. So I did call to verify what happened.
Thank you, baby.
And so I misspoke in his live. I called to verify what happened and verify that I wasn't named, because in a Discord group with her and Mike, they were trying to push this situation on me and blame this on me as well as everything else they tried blaming on me. Raina was part of that.
And Raina, did you hear? Raina, hold on, Raina.
No, I was not part of it. All I did was come out and tell my story.
Right, and you did nothing wrong, baby. You did nothing wrong. You a woman. You never is to be silent. But he instantly said that he cleared it up, Raina. So you got to give him credit.
I still want to play the clip just because I want people to hear it, so that way they can see it for themselves instead of just a hearsay situation, which I understand, Dennis, like you're saying, but I want the clip to be played as well, so that way we have it.
But if he cleared it up, go ahead, B.
I have a question really quick. How can we put this to bed so that after you play the clip and now that Dennis has told you what his intentions were and what the reason why he called, how can we put this to bed and let it be done?
Honestly, I don't even know. Like, because I feel like this is just going to keep happening.
I don't think it is. I really think that we can resolve this. I'm with B. If we can resolve this, Raina, please, if we can put it to bed, like, if we can try, let's do that, because I don't feel like you should play the clip because we done heard it before and again. Dennis did correct himself.
I want to play it anyways because it needs to be done.
But if we gonna put it to rest, if you do that, then we can't put it to rest. We heard it.
I know you heard it, but we're gonna play it again so we can hear it.
Okay, before you play it,
I need this heard. We need to stop so I can just get this played, and it's a short clip, so we can just get it over with.
Right. So can I ask you a question right now before you play it?
No, I want to play this first, and then we can ask questions, please, because I feel like we're stalling.
No, we're not stalling because, again, it was real bad false allegations put on this man.
I understand, but that was not me. That was not me.
I understand.
I do not control Mike. Mike is not me.
Raina.
Can we stop?
Raina, can you listen? We're not arguing, baby. We're having a duck. Calm down and breathe.
You, but I'm also trying to get this played, and I feel like people are understanding and listening to me and letting me get my shit out. Like, we're just sitting here, like, can I ask you questions? Let me play this video first, and then we can ask questions.
But Dennis was not the one who brought you up. Why you blaming him?
Can we?
Why don't you call police department and ask them that? But do you not know who you don't? Obviously, you don't know who you're talking about. Because you wanted to know if it was reported, is what you wanted to know.
That's 5 seconds here, because you called and you said, were you suspected on it? And then when you got hit, that's when you changed your story to say,
so you gonna play a clip with Florida Man in there when Florida Man actively is a liar? Come on, Raina. That's not fair. That's not fair.
It wasn't even done. Be quiet, please, and listen. I'm trying. Like, every time I try to play this video,
exactly, Skip.
I get muted. So please, do not talking about this. Can people stop muting me, please?
Y'all, this girl do not want it to end, y'all. Like, and Raina not innocent because Raina was sending pictures and videos to Dennis. So I'm confused on why they blaming. He did, and he cleared it up, and he just said it. So why is she attacking him and not the person that's bringing the information out? I'm confused.
How would I know that? I was in the line. I was there. Okay, I was there is not a recording. Play it back. No, I heard it with my own earballs. Okay, play.
Somebody said victim shaming. Florida Man victim shame. He threatened to dox me. Is that cool?
So why would you ever call and question that happened to somebody? What did that person have to gain from that?
You are fucking psychotic.
Wait, what?
So,
I wasn't.
Hold on.
He said because you're psychotic.
Here it is. Here it is, right here.
The first one.
I know. Florida Man was just in the box just passing through.
It was in the beginning, my bad.
That day to ask if you were suspected.
Bougie. Oh my God. Oh man. This the lie from Florida Man the other night. Come on, Ron. You know what?
He's saying it right now. He's saying it right now.
Now you see how they over there playing, y'all. That's Florida Man live, y'all.
You said that I called in to see if I was suspected. Yeah, you called him. Yeah, you sure did. I watched you.
And Bougie over there saying she watched him do it, y'all.
I called him and said that. Did this actually happen? Why would you call the police department and ask them that? Do you not know who you?
So
he thought he had a charge. That's why.
You're saying you're lying, and then you say I called because I wanted to verify that it happened.
He wanted to verify because of the allegations that was out there. Why wouldn't he call and verify if he was like? Come on, y'all.
He just said earlier he called.
What was the
suspect and to see if it happened.
Duh.
He said he called for both reasons. So
What was the because if he got a report on him, Raina, he called to verify if he was like, come on, y'all don't do that. He was being accused, Raina. Baby, hold on. You missing the point, babe.
Because you can't talk for him. Let Dennis talk. Because he just said it earlier. Say it again, Dennis. You called for both reasons, right? Say it again.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
That's clear. So that's what Unknown's saying. Is that I called because I was accused. I called to clarify what was going down.
Thank you.
You called to verify the assault happened. Is what you did.
No, you. Oh my.
Yes,
you know
did.
what?
Yes, he did. He literally sat here and admitted it. Unknown. He sat here and said it with his own words.
Can you listen, baby? Can you listen, baby? I know. Can you listen? Just calm down. Breathe. Breathe, baby.
Hear what he said.
Raina, breathe. Please.
I am breathing. You need to say
Okay, I am. That's what I'm trying to say.
You cannot speak for him. He said.
I'm not. Raina, I'm not, baby.
I called to verify it happened. Why would you call to verify someone's assault happened? I don't care if he called to verify that he was a suspect or not. I don't care about that. That's not what I care about. Why would you call a police department to verify if a victim's assault happened? Okay.
That's not what happened right now. And you pushing the narrative. Go ahead, B. Now that's what's going on. Because a lie is being spun. Because that man called because you accused him.
No, I didn't accuse him. Mike accused him. I did not. I had nothing to do with that. So stop lying and stop twisting your words. Because Dennis even sat here and said, I admitted that Mike is the one who made up those.
So what? You know he made it up. Oh my God. There we go.
I didn't say Dennis had anything to do with it.
Raina, can I just say this? And then I'm going to jump down because seeing how this involves both Florida Man and Bougie, I want nothing to do with this. But I will say this before I hop down. He would have to know if the assault took place before he could find out if he was named in the assault.
Thank you.
Like two questions in one.
So all you have to do is, hey, have I been reported in an assault that happened? That's all you have to say. He didn't have to say, did this assault happen? He should have said, hey.
That's not what he said.
A suspect.
Hold on, let me finish. If he said, Raina, if he called and said, was I named in an assault? What's the next thing they're going to say? What assault? So he has to say, was this assault reported? Because
no, he just had to describe.
I wanted to know if I was named.
He just had to say,
it's very
ask him that. You know what the question is? Oh, named in the assault of Raina, so-and-so, that this happened. Not, did this happen? It's not a question of, did this happen? It's a question of, am I a suspect in this assault? Not, am I a suspect and did this really happen?
Okay. Clearly it wasn't worded the way
exactly. Word said it just passed. You see how she over here lying? You see how Florida Man and Bougie and set her up to do this? Y'all see this shit?
Okay? It was, if he worded it wrong, he worded it wrong. And I understand as a victim that can be very hurtful. But also understand, like I said, two things can both be wrong.
Yeah,
calm yourself down and just understand, was there malicious intent in him doing that? Or was he just truly trying to find out if he was named in that? And that's what it sounds like.
And I get that. Like, I get it. I can understand that. But that's not what he did. He went and he called not only to ask if he was a suspect, which does not matter. That's fine. Whatever. I'm not worried about that. The fact that he asked if the assault actually happened, because that's they're first of all, they're not going to give you an answer to that. He lives all the way in California. I was in Indiana at the time. Why would they give him that information of someone I don't know? It's none of his business whether the assault happened, because it did, and it was fucking awful.
Okay.
So, hold on. It
did not feel much better that I was live talking.
Dennis, can I ask you, was it one telephone call or two separate telephone calls?
was one telephone call.
Okay, so
I think I don't know.
that alone
She
tells me
Bougie and Florida man
hey,
put
did
her
this
up to
happen?
this,
And then
y'all.
call back and say, hey, was I a suspect? It was like one call, and he was trying to make sure of two different things.
He didn't do it.
And like I said, Raina,
Here's the thing. Bedazzled.
like I said, no matter
This fucked
how
up, y'all.
worded it, no matter
And Raina, why you not telling that she do?
correctly, and I know
Why
that
she not
hurts,
telling them that
but we can't
she
go
slick?
back
She
and
lied on
erase
Dennis too. She was
that
not
call.
innocent
We
in a
can't
lot
go
of the
back
shit
and
she
erase
did.
his
I
words.
know that.
Don't
Bedazzled.
accept it.
Bedazzled. Hold on, because there's a thing.
How was she
There's something
re-victimized?
about this, right? Is Mike did not make those accusations on Dennis until the day or two after, because I was at the hotel right the day that it happened. Mike did not know
Okay.
whole.
Okay. Just I'm gonna let you back up a second because I'm not gonna keep spinning that narrative. I will let her back up. I'm not trying to silence her or anything. I just want to clarify something because I'm tired of the narrative trying to be spun. I get the victim thing, but right now she's saying that I wasn't calling. She's trying to say that I called to be malicious. That I wasn't calling because I was named. The fact of the matter is, Mike and her were both trying to say that I
Who is Aldo?
perpetrated that incident somehow.
What
That
you
it
mean,
was
sneaky
my
link?
fault that happened. I'll let her up in a box now.
And hold on, before you let her up, Dennis, go ahead, B, and then I want to go.
Okay, yeah, I apologize, Missunknown. I just wanted to say, Dennis, I'm gonna jump down.
Raina over there is letting
before,
Florida
I
man
tried
and Bougie.
diffuse the situation.
Yeah, that's
with
crazy.
Raina. Since it involves FM and Bougie, I don't see like clarity coming because they're
Right.
not honest people. I apologize.
No, and they're not going to stop.
So I do not believe that Dennis called for malicious intent. So that I don't want that to be assumed, right? I just think it was a very shitty thing to do. That's how I feel. I feel that it was very shitty because it did not make me feel great, especially getting that call in the middle of me saying what happened to me. Being called by the police and saying, I just got a call that they're asking about your assault. Be careful who you tell. Do you know how much that fucking sucked? To feel safe to talk about something that happened to me, to try to process the situation,
That's
and
fucked
then
up.
to in the middle.
This man fucked up. People in the comments saying that we victim blaming. How somebody victim blaming?
People are calling to ask about your assault.
But it wasn't.
How do you think that felt for you?
That's not true though.
That's what I'm getting at here.
And I understand that because you should never be questioned about that. And to the comment section, let me say this. Now, one time has anybody sit up here and victim blame this lady, and y'all wrong for saying it. Like, because y'all don't like me and Dennis don't mean y'all gotta lie. Like, that's what I don't lie. That's what I don't like, that y'all down there keeping this shit going. Again, Florida man and Bougie put this out there. The man called to verify the assault because he was blind. He called to verify if his name was in it or not. Like, I'm trying to get y'all to understand like what he's saying. He was just trying to make sure if it was he involved. That's what he keep trying to say. And again, nobody's invalidating your feelings right now, ever. Don't ever think that. But the people you getting your information from are not credible people, and they doing this out of spite, and they gave you a bait and you bit for it, and I hate that.
Because I was there. I was there for everything. Like, I was in the whole situation. I'm the one who got called. Like, you saying...
Okay, you see the time.
How the hell am I keeping it going, Moonbeam the bitch, and somebody up here?
I'm not doing this no more. I'm hopping down. Goodbye. I'm not doing this shit no more. If y'all want to talk shit, that's fine.
No, not you. That's Moonbeam in the comments.
You guys see the
I'm not doing this. No, Alexis, I'm not doing this bullshit. I'm not. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
I'm gonna say she hears it. The way Dennis may have worded it absolutely could be wrong, but and invalidating someone's essay, if that's how she felt, I don't believe, and I don't think she believes that that was the intent of it. And I think to keep it going, she's really heated. Dennis looks, mad. I just think
This is crazy, y'all. This fucked up. This fucked up.
things get worded.
I'm just trying to clarify.
Things get worded wrong.
Right.
And I agree with Missunknown. They absolutely get worded wrong. And, for her to have to talk about her essay.
Right. Exactly.
Live, so long after it happened. I'm sure it does hurt. I wouldn't want to do it. I'm sure no woman or man or anybody would want to do it. But, it should just be put to bed.
Exactly.
I don't think Dennis is like, oh yeah, I'm so happy.
But they blaming the wrong person.
I don't see that. And I
yes,
don't see
Alice, yes.
that
Exactly.
it was like a malicious thing,
And Alexis, I'm glad you said that, Alexis, because again, and I want you to see if you can relate to what I'm saying. This all came back up because Florida man them brought this up. They continuously been having lives about Dennis. Dennis has not spoke on the situation, period, and everybody know that. Dennis have not spoke on Rhino or none of the shit that happened. Florida man for the last month or so been going around telling people that this man sleep with underage girls, that he's a predator and so on and so forth. Florida man them had a live the other night and I played the live. That's why I had Dennis to come over there because they was putting some nasty ass allegations on him. And he jumped in there and defended himself. And when they asked him that question again, they said that he did something to somebody. He never questioned the girl, none of that. He only said that he reached out to the people just to confirm or deny if he was a part of it. Because again, they said that he did it. So I think that's only valid and only right that he should be able to call them and ask them, I heard a story, my name was involved in it, and I was just calling to see, do I need to come in or what's, so on and so forth.
Yeah, if I was...
Exactly. It wasn't to call and ask them was she assaulted or not. Like, he didn't say that. And the fact that they taking it and twisting it, that's messed up. Like, that's all I was trying to clear up is like, that's not what happened.
Yeah, I was glad you came over. I wasn't getting anywhere, and then I lost my backup because I was getting reported. I don't know why.
I never victim shame. I would never ever question a victim ever.
I would never. When this happened, I was there for Rain. I would never, never
ever. And that's why I was saying to the comments, Alexa, like they were saying that we was victim blaming, and I wanted to clear that up because no, I would never ever do that. Like never. But again, how could we move on? Y'all saying Dennis move on, but Dennis didn't bring this up. Florida man and Bougie are the people that's doing it. I'm talking to the comments like they blaming Dennis when he didn't do it, and that's messed up.
I know that Dennis and Florida man have. I feel like it'll be a forever ongoing TikTok saga. But
because he's gonna get locked up or something.
I was hoping that,
yeah, this is crazy. Hey, Ginger. Hey, Hens.
Ground and understanding.
He don't want no. He don't want it.
No, listen. So I'm gonna say it here, and I know she's listening. So here's the fact of the matter: when my name is being brought up, and the story's trying to be twisted to make me look bad in some way, I'm going to defend myself. I'm sorry. What am I supposed to do? Just sit there and be like, yep, that's what happened?
Because Alexis, did you know, and he valid, Alexis, did you know that they was over there saying that he was sleeping with 16-year-olds and kids that's diaper age? Did she play that part?
I never heard. I've been sick for 2 days.
I can send it to you.
The minor stuff has been going on for years.
Mm-hmm. And guess what, Alexis? I went in my live yesterday. I did a live about this, and people was attacking me, and a lot of people was mad at me. But I did that live because they put some badass accusations out saying that this man sleep with kids. And I asked them, I want to see the receipts. If y'all show me a receipt that this man was actively messing with a child 16 or a child in a diaper, send me the evidence and I will end my live and call the police right now. I said that in my live yesterday. That was the whole purpose of me holding the live.
Missunknown, for as long as I known Dennis, and I told everybody, even Push Pop, somebody came in.
Exactly, Hanson.
Saying that they were a victim, whatever. Anybody, if someone said it about me, if someone said, oh, this person did something, my immediate reaction will always say, and I've always told people that came in here and trolled Dennis and did that stuff, please go to the police, reach out to me.
Thank you.
I was the victim. You know what I mean? I'm never going to be like, oh, yeah, like, I'm not going to be like, Dennis is 100% right. If he did this, you know what I mean? I'm not, it's not like, oh, drink the Kool-Aid type shit. Go to the police if something happened. If you feel violated, go to the police.
Their receipt that was shown, Hollywood, I lie all the time. Their receipt, that girl was 20 years old. It was not an underage child. So why would you sit down there in them comments and lie? The message was between a 20-year-old, and nothing in those messages was inappropriate. That's what I don't like, is people will know the truth and they'll still run with a lie because they like a certain person. That's fucked up to put a jacket on a man's back that he didn't do and say that he's sleeping with underage women. What are the receipts? Put them out and I will take on the honor and I will call the police and get his ass locked up. And I mean it. And I said that yesterday.
I mean, Hollywood can take
it was no receipt shown where he was talking to anybody under the age of 18. Don't lie like that.
I can do you one better. If there's receipts shown that Dennis was ever inappropriate with a minor in any way, I know where Dennis lives and have his personal contact number. I will call the police myself. Not myself. Oh my god, it's for fucking.
And hold on, right? Me too.
You know what I mean? I would call.
Me too.
Him.
And I see a comment down there saying that she was not. Florida man said she was 19. 19 is still a legal age. It might not be. People might not like older guys talking up, but 19 is legal. It's not illegal to talk to a 19-year-old. So y'all stop it. Y'all are keeping this going. These the people that's keeping it going, Alexis. You see down there, them the people. In Florida, man, how he send them over here and do stuff like that and don't show receipts. That's how it keep going.
People write comments, then go to another live and write different things and say that things were said that weren't. It goes in a circle and circle and circle. And that's why I backed away from TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
It's pointless. We're wasting all our energy. And trust me, I definitely get where Dennis is.
Exactly, Ray. That man threatened to dox me and my son last night, Alex. Let's talk about it. Since y'all want to talk about it, because I had Dennis in my box, and mind you, Dennis barely even said anything. Let's put that number one. Second of all, did y'all know that? Let's put that number one. Second of all, did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know